Hey guys, it's dumdumlaw here with another Let's Play. Well, you guys are probably thinking, why on earth will you make another Let's Play if you are just starting The World Ends With You? Well, the reason why is because I promised a friend that I will do a joint Let's Play with him, and you'll listen how this will work. So, as you know, I'll be Let's Playing Pokemon Black and Pokemon White by just looking at your screen, right? And you also probably know, if you are familiar with YouTube, that there are 10 bajillion different Let's Plays on Pokemon already, so why would I do this? Well, the reason is, I will be changing things up and presenting you with a Pokemon Black Nuzlocke challenge, rather than just a plain old Pokemon Let's Play, right? And you probably found that if you read the title of this video. But if you guys don't know what a Nuzlocke challenge is, I'll be explaining this in the next, let's say, 3 minutes, because I'm quite sure you'll be tired of my voice and just staring at this picture. But don't worry, I'll have wonderful graphics for you to look at. By which I mean a cute Pikachu in a cute blanket. But first of all, if you aren't familiar with Nuzlocke rules, I'll explain them right now, and you can read and listen to my soothing voice as you fall asleep. But any Pokemon that faints will be considered dead and therefore must be released. So, let's say if I challenge a trainer and let's say I am going against a Kyogre, because trainers usually have Kyogres, and they use I don't know, their one-hit KO move, which I don't know at the top of my head, but let's say they use that and it's successful, and that Pokemon faints. That means that that Pokemon that fainted on my team will be considered dead, and I will have to release it. But I'll be changing the rules up because I wanted to make it my own game, right? So I'll be putting them into the PC box if they faint, because I don't like releasing Pokemon and I like keeping them by my side. But I won't be able to use them ever again. I'll just be able to see their stats, and I'll be able to, I don't know, move them around the PC box freely, because I can do that. But the second rule is that each player can only catch the first Pokemon encountered in each area. And by each area, I mean each route, or city, or whatever. Safari Zone isn't an issue here in Pokemon Black because there is no Safari Zone, and I can't catch any more than one Pokemon in that area. If the first Pokemon that I encounter faints, or flees, if it's a roaming Pokemon, if it flees, then there's no second chances. That means that it's extremely hard to capture, like, roaming Pokemon, let's say, like, Latias and Latios, but you can't catch them in Pokemon Black or White. Let's get a more familiar example. Let's say Thundurus. Is that the name? Yeah, that's the name of the roaming Pokemon. Yeah, let's say if I see Thundurus, and it's roaming in Route 1, for example. If I already caught a Pokemon in Route 1, I cannot capture Thundurus. But let's say I try capturing it, but I use an Ultra Ball, and it flees. I cannot catch that Pokemon ever again, and I cannot capture another Pokemon in that area as well. And as I mentioned before, very early in the beginning of this Let's Play, I said I'll be a joint Let's Play, right? Well, guess who's gonna be Let's Playing with me? The one and only Timbits 101. Yes, he's a good friend of mine, and I promised that we would do a joint Let's Play with each other, and so here we are. And he will be Let's Playing Pokemon White, I believe, yes, because that is the game with Zekrom, and I get the Pokemon Reshiram, so I'll be playing Pokemon Black. Just saying, I'm not a huge fan of Reshiram because it looks like a gigantic girl Pokemon, and it's not my type, but it's not bad. It's not a bad Pokemon. It's better than the ice cream Pokemon, which is Vanillice, I believe? Vanilluxe. Yes, it's Vanilluxe. It's called Vanilluxe. I don't understand how they come up with these names. Damn you, Americanization. But yeah, I'll be Let's Playing with Timbits 101, and each week, on Sundays, I believe, we will be uploading one new video every week. And you probably are also wondering, what about The World Ends With You Let's Play? Don't worry, I'll be uploading those videos as well, but they'll probably, I think I'll have them as regular as this Let's Play, because I have nothing better to do, and I should definitely not be worrying about schoolwork, right? Yes. Okay, I guess you're kind of bored of listening to my voice, so let's start our new Let's Play. And here we are with Pokémon Black version. Obviously with the Nuzlocke, since I said that in my introduction. But anyways, here we are to start a brand new adventure by capturing Pokémon. Okay, for your information, yes, I know the introduction will be laggy because of my emulator, but it's not going to be laggy throughout the entire game. It's just that small part. I don't know what's wrong with the ROM, but it's just laggy in the very beginning, so just bear with me, please. Hi there.
Welcome to the world of Pokémon. My name is Professor Juniper. Everyone calls me the Professor Pokémon.
Professor Pokémon? Isn't it the Pokémon Professor? Oh dear. Oh dear.
That's right! This world is widely inhabited by mysterious creatures called Pokémon. Pokémon have mysterious powers. They come in many shapes and live in different places. We humans live happily with Pokémon, living together and working together. We complement each other. We help each other out to accomplish difficult tasks. Having Pokémon battle one another is particularly popular, and it deepens the bonds between people and Pokémon. And this is why I research Pokémon. Well, that's enough for me. Could you tell me about yourself?
Are you a boy or are you a girl? Okay, this is just my opinion, but the girl looks absolutely, like, disgusting. Hilbert. So their actual names are Hilbert and Hilda. So, as always, I'm a guy, so we'll choose Hilbert.
You're a boy, right?
Of course not.
I'd like to know your name. Please tell me.
Okay, I'll use my real name here. And I'll use the QWERTY keyboard. So much more easier to type. Okay, here we go.
Your name is Curtis?
So your name's Curtis. What a wonderful name. Gee, thanks. Oh, yeah, did you know that in Pokemon Black and White they actually introduced a censor system so that if you name your Pokemon like vulgar names, it'll basically prevent it from being named that way. So you can't name yourself like Dickface or something like that.
So I'm gonna introduce you to your friends. This young man is Sharon. He can be a little difficult, but he's a very honest person. This young woman wouldn't be a young girl. This young woman is Bianca. She's a little fighty, but she works very hard. I think you three have potential, so I'm gonna give you a very, very important Pokemon. Curtis, the moment you choose the Pokemon that will accompany you on your journey, your story will truly begin. During your journey, you will meet many Pokemon and different people with different personalities and points of view.
She basically means that, yes, the Pokemon world is full of immigrants because they all have different worldviews. I've been doing too much social, you can say.
I hope you can find what is important in all of these travels. That's right. Befriend new people and Pokemon and grow as a person.
It'd be more grammatically correct if you said new people, comma, Pokemon, comma, and grow as a person.
That's the most important goal for your journey.
Really? Not battling the champion or battling N. Seriously, guys, if you're watching this Let's Play, like, having not played this game, I'm gonna spoil you like heaven. But anyways, let's go visit the world of Pokemon. Aren't we already in the world of Pokemon? Summer. Game Freak presents, not prevents, Pokémon Black version. Curtis, I heard from Professor Juniper. Can we have a Pokémon? What's keeping Bianca?
Am I a little late again? Sorry.
Bianca, I've known for 10 years that you have no sense of time, but seriously, today's the day we get a Pokemon from Professor Juniper.
I know. Sorry, Curtis. Sorry, Sharon. So, where are the Pokémon? They were delivered to Curtis's house, so Curtis gets first pick.
Naturally. The Pokémon are waiting for us inside that gift box. Okay, Curtis, you go first and take a peek at the gift box. I want to meet the Pokémon right now.
Okay.
Curtis opens the gift box. I've brought 3 Pokémon, one for you and one for each of your friends. Please settle your choices politely. Enjoy your Pokémon, Professor Juniper. You can see in the background how short it actually is in Japanese, and then they had to extend it in English. They could have just said, I've brought 3 Pokémon, have fun. Whatever. So, choose a Pokémon. Tepig, Oshawott, or Snivy. I'll be really generic and start off with Oshawott. I'm sorry. But here we are. Oshawott we are. Okay, let's hope I get a female Oshawott, so I can breed them all I want. No, just kidding.
Okay, I'll take this Pokemon. Sharon, that one's yours.
Hey, how come you get to pick out my Pokemon? Oh, never mind. I wanted Snivy from the start anyways.
Everyone has chosen a Pokemon, so that's that. Hey, I know. We'll have a Pokemon battle.
Honestly, Bianca, even though they're still weak Pokemon, you shouldn't have Pokemon battles inside a house. Okay, I have something to tell you, but let's just do that after I battle Bianca.
Don't be a worrywart. We have to let them battle so they will get stronger. It's settled, Curtis. Get ready for a Pokemon battle.
Just saying, I absolutely hate the music playing here. It's like the worst music, rival music ever. Not to mention that the music in Pokemon Black and White is probably the weakest out of all 5 generations. But here we are. Do I get a female? Oh, I got a male Oshawott. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Let's actually... I was gonna check out his stats, but whatever.
Eek! Ouch! I won't let you get away with that!
Okay, let's just check our stats. I got a... No, summary. So attack, defense, special attack is actually not bad. Special defense is the lowest, speed, and whatever. That's not bad, I guess. No, back. Tail whip him. Oh, critical hit. You know, when doing a Nuzlocke challenge, your biggest fear is a critical hit. But player defeated Pokemon trainer Bianca. The Pokemon on both sides did their best. Curtis got 500 Poké-Dollars. Is it Poké-Dollars or just dollars?
Wow! Curtis, you're gonna be an awesome trainer someday, I can tell. No doubt.
Bianca, would you take a look around?
Whoa, what's happened? Wow, Pokemon are amazing! So little, but so strong.
You know what's really strange? I know this is a spoiler for some people, but when you fight Cynthia, later on, like at the very end of the game, you also fight her in a house, right? How come when you fight her with, like, even bigger Pokemon, like, it doesn't even cause a mess, and it causes a mess in your own small bedroom? It doesn't really make sense. Maybe it's because your Pokemon aren't trained, but it still doesn't make sense.
I'm so glad that I got to get a Pokemon. Oh, sorry about your ream, Curtis.
You are completely useless. Here, I'll restore your Pokemon anyways. Well then, Curtis's Pokemon needs to be fixed up too.
Hey Sharon, how about you battle too? With all you know, I'm sure you can battle without turning the room into a disaster area like I did.
Oh, so it's all Bianca's fault. Okay, that's fine. As long as we blame it on Bianca, we're good. It's decided. You'll be my opponent in our very first Pokemon battle. Not our own. Well, it is. Yeah, never mind. Let's see what you can do, Snivy. You were challenged by Pokemon trainer Sharon. Okay, I should stop reading that. To be honest, I think that Oshawott has the best design out of the 3 starter Pokemon, but, you know, that's just me. Oh, Leer. Oh crap, okay, whatever. Oh yeah, by the way, it's pretty much impossible to... Is it impossible? I think it's impossible to not win against Sharon and Bianca. And level up. Let's see what EVs we got. I'm guessing it's special attack? Okay. Ah, so that's a Pokemon battle. I made a strange blunder in my first battle, but this feeling I have... I'm finally a trainer! But first, we'd better go apologize to your mother about this messed up room.
Oh, I'd better come too.
Well then. Oh, it's the Wii. It's a Wii console! It's not even scratched! That's kinda creepy. It's not even scratched. I'm very sorry about all the trouble, ma'am.
Well, we can clean up.
Cleaning up?
No worries, I'll take care of it later. Shouldn't you be on your way to meet Professor Juniper?
Okay, my mom is like the complete opposite of the protagonist's mom. My mom is like, she's like she's the neat freak of the entire house. And then this mom is like, dum-dee-doo-dee-dee, I don't care what you do, just, I'll clean it up for you, just become the best Pokemon master ever. Okay. I'll be waiting for you in the Pokemon research lab.
Oh, I gotta go home first. Thanks for having us over. My, Curtis. Pokemon battles are so lively, aren't they? I could hear the Pokemon's cries clear down here. That sure reminded me of my first Pokemon battle. Oh, and you know, after a battle you need to rest your Pokemon.
Really?
Your Pokemon is looking great. Now, if you're going out, don't forget to your cross transceiver.
Obtains the X transceiver. Ah, basically the Pokewatch in Generation 5.
You're going to thank the professor too, right? Better get going, honey.
Can I save right now? Huh, I can't save. Oh, what's wrong with not being able to save? Oh, it's Pidovs, right? You see, I haven't played Pokemon in like 6 months, and I've forgotten like half the Pokemon names, so... let's go see... What house is this? Whose house is this? Sharon's house. And I'm guessing this is Bianca's house? Okay, let's go off to the Pokemon Research Lab. And I see Sharon, who's gonna tell us that Bianca is in her house. Whoops. She's totally flighty. Flighty? Is that even a word? So you might know that yes, I'm doing the World Ends With You Let's Play and a Pokemon Let's Play, but don't worry, I'll have time to do both. No, 1,000 times no!
But I'm a good trainer who got a Pokemon and everything. I can totally go on an adventure. Oh, it's okay. It's fine. I'll be waiting for you in front of the lab, okay?
Okay. Now, Bianca's dad is like my mom. Like, Bianca's dad is basically the typical Asian parent who doesn't allow their parents to do anything except for studying. Like my parents. What nonsense is this? How could my daughter, who knows nothing about the world, be going on a journey with Pokémon? She should be studying. That's right. I'm sure Bianca's grades are pretty bad. Because she's a white girl. Actually, no. White girls actually, they can get good marks. But some of the girls that I know, they're not the brightest people in the world. Sorry. Okay, let's go meet the professor.
Hi there, I've been waiting for you, young people. Let me introduce myself again. My name is...
Professor Juniper? We know your name.
Come, Sharon, it's not the time to take things lightly. Today is a day to remember always, so it's best to behave with some formality. That being so, once again, my name is Professor Juniper, and I am researching when and how the creatures called Pokémon came to existence. Oh, that's unusual. You already have a Pokémon battle? So maybe that's why. It feels as though your Pokémon have already begun to trust you. By the way, would you like to give your Pokémon a nickname? As always, since this is a Nuzlocke, you have to create a relationship with your Pokémon. So yes, I am going to create a name. Nickname. Okay, I might go... okay, I'll go get a punny name, which is a name that I originally used in my first playthrough. Whoops. Which is... nope. Oh. Hydraughter. I see. Are you okay with the nickname Hydraughter? Hydraughter and its name. It's such a great name. Okay, I don't understand why, like, I prefer Pokemon to, like, he and she, but Pokemon, like, it's grammatically incorrect to, like, call them he or she, but I find it more interesting to call them he or she rather than it. It just sounds like it. But, you know, some people say, that's dog, or like, my dog, she, blah 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 blah, when it's actually supposed to be, that's dog, it, blah 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 blah. Enough grammar. It's for the Pokédex, right? Pokédex?
I am astonished. Nice work, Sharon. Okay, Sharon's like your typical Asian nerd, don't you think? You've already studied Pokemon extensively, haven't you?
Still, let me explain everything from the beginning for everyone's sake. The Pokédex is a high-tech device that automatically records the Pokémon you encounter. So, I want you three to visit many places and meet all the Pokémon in the Unova region. This is my request. Curtis, Sharon, Bianca, you'll go on an adventure to complete the Pokédex, will you not?
Yes, I will.
Okay. Yes, Professor.
Thank you very much. Because of you, I can become a Pokemon trainer, exactly as I've always wished. All of you, thanks! You have given me the best possible answer. Well, no, the best possible answer is absolutely, not yes. Yes is just like a simple, whatever. But absolutely gives you a very affirmative action. Okay. So, there's the Pokédex.
Next, I need to teach you how to meet Pokémon. Please meet me at Route 1, okay? So, since the professor asked us, it's okay to go on an adventure, right? I can explore and maybe find out what I want to do in life. I'd like that.
Of course. We can travel however we want while we complete the Pokédex. Okay, can I save? There we go. Okay, you know, I'm gonna change the options because I absolutely hate having... Who actually reads text on, like, slow? You can choose from 3 different text scrolling speeds. Battle scene on, shift style. Okay, yes. Usually, people set it at, like, when you do Nuzlocke challenges, you usually have it on shift, because if you can't shift Pokemon, you're basically dead for a Nuzlocke challenge. Sound, yes. Save before IR. You know, since I'm playing on an emulator, it doesn't matter, so no save. Yes? Okay. Okay, let's go check this out. Okay, I'm just gonna do my signature right now. I don't even know what that is for, but... signature time. Oh yeah, I can change this, but I'll change it later. No. Okay, whatever. I'll do my signature afterwards.
Hey, wait up! Oh, there you are, and what did the professor have to say? She asked you to complete the Pokédex? I can't believe it!
Can she read minds or something?
Well, actually, I can.
Oh, so you actually can read minds.
I already knew what she was going to ask. This is why I brought you 3 of these town maps. Take them with you.
Okay, key items, huh?
Here you go, Sharon.
I'll take good care of it.
And one for you too, Bianca. Thank you so much.
As for your room, Curtis, or what's left of it, no need of any worries. I'll take care of tidying it up. Okay, Curtis?
Ah, Pokémon, they're so cute.
Okay, Pokémon, cute? Okay, some Pokémon are cute, like Jigglypuff. Okay, not Jigglypuff, but like Pikachu, Pichu. But seriously, are you gonna call a Donphan cute? Or like a Deoxys cute? No, I don't think so.
With Pokémon like that at your side, you'll be safe wherever you go.
Oh, so if you're gonna fight, let's say, a level 100 Phanpy or something, against your level 6 Oshawott, you're gonna be safe? Wow. This mother, you're spreading propaganda.
I'll let your parents know. I hope that, in addition to Pokémon, you'll find lots and lots of places you like in the Unova region, and become wonderful adults. Have a great trip! If we use the town map,
I'll always know where I am! That's certainly helpful. Okay, let's head off to Route 1. Okay, I'm not going to be doing much dialogue reading in Pokémon since it's not a dialogue-heavy game. It's more battle-orientated, so here we go.
It's this way!
Bianca says if we're starting the journey together, she wants us all to start together and take our first step at the same time.
Hey, Curtis! Let's take our first step on Route 1 together.
1, 2...
Oh, I wonder what will happen. Isn't this so exciting?
Okay, the professor is waiting for us. Professor Juniper, I'm sorry to have kept you waiting.
Now that everyone's here, I'll explain. Pokédex pages update automatically whenever you meet a Pokémon.
It's quite the opposite in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but it was the exact same in Diamond and Pearl. Like, I actually liked the Diamond and Pearl version where your Pokédex number will, like, increase if you just see a Pokémon, because it's so much more easier, but whatever. To make this clear, I'm gonna demonstrate how to catch a Pokémon. Okay, whatever. I'll go fast forward this up, because I think you guys all know how to catch Pokémon. Use a Pokeball after lowering its HP. Really? Oh yeah, they introduced critical catch rates now in Pokemon Black and White, which is kind of strange. Did you see that just now? What did I use that voice for? Anyways. You can make it... Okay, so I remember making it fall asleep would increase the catch rate by 2% or something. And then paralyzing would increase the rate by 1.5. And poison is also 2, I believe, but whatever. Obtained Pokeballs. Pokeballs are used for catching Pokemon, and for carrying Pokemon you catch. So she's going to Akula Town, right? She forgot to say that Pokemon jump out at you in tall grass. I'm heading to it's Accumula Town. I'm terrible with Pokemon names, just saying. So, if I pronounce a name incorrectly, please correct me in the comments below. Thank you.
I'm looking forward to shopping.
Oh, Bianca.
Let's find something fun. Seriously, why don't we see who can catch the most Pokemon?
Well,
since I'm on a Nuzlocke challenge, I don't think I can do that. 1 Pokemon per ruse, remember? Oh yeah, $10 says both Sharon and Bianca are not gonna catch any Pokemon. Okay. So off we are. You see, I have to say the graphics for Pokemon Black and White are actually not bad. Okay, our first battle, and what is it? It's a Pat Rat. Okay, whatever, I'll catch it. Hydrotter. Okay, let's just hope I don't kill it. This is gonna be difficult. Okay, I'll try catching it. Like I have 5 Pokeballs. But I think Pat Rat's catch rate is actually 255, so I should be okay. Come on, there you go. Gotcha! Pat Rat was caught. Let's scout Pokemon. Using food stored in cheek pouches, they can keep watch for days. They use their tails to communicate with others. Give a nickname to Pat Rat? Sure. Since this is the first Pokemon I've caught, I'll just name it after the first character in the Greek alphabet, which is, as you know, Alpha. Okay, oh my, okay. Aw, how cute. It's a little pup. And it's level 4. Okay, seriously, I think you guys are gonna get really bored of this, so... What? I did not... Hydrotter learned Water Gun. Okay. And it looks like I'll be ending this really quick Let's Play for now. Until next time, bye-bye.